So wait, we were talking about cloacas.
Yes.
Again.
There are dicks inside cloacas now. Breaking news.
On what, though?
Breaking news.
Apparently on lizards.
Lizards have 2 dicks inside their cloaca.
So they fuck themselves? That's how
No,
they have
but
babies?
only one works
That's
at a time.
rude.
Only one works at a time.
So it can't fuck itself.
Okay, so it's
No.
2 dicks.
So they rock, paper, scissors over who's the dude and who's the girl.
Well, I think the girls have regular cloacas. I actually didn't look that up. But the male
I
lizards...
thought you said everyone had dicks in their
No.
cloacas.
Male lizards have 2
No,
dicks inside
all of the
their...
people that Joel dates have dicks. He was talking about lizards this time.
I'm disappointed. I thought it was like a Bruce Jenner.
Prior
lizard
to about
where
a
it has
year
a little
ago.
of everything.
Some cloacas do. That's the part that's crazy.
Well, why do they have a vagina to hide their penises in?
Well, I don't think it's actually a vagina though.
It's kinda like a
cloaca
vagina.
is like
It's just a pocket then.
well, it's a
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a pocket
mixture
vagina.
of everything. Well,
Yeah.
no, that's a fleshlight.
Well, each cloaca is different. I'm learning there's so many different
so
cloacas.
some cloacas
They're
are
way
a
more interesting
fleshlight.
than vaginas.
I want to
Vaginas
see
are all
your
the same.
Google search.
No, you don't.
No.
No, that's why he has to wipe his hard drive all the time. Is because he doesn't want the FBI to see his Google search.
That's fair.
Yeah, but lizard cloacas, the males have 2 penises, and when they get spicy, one comes out at a time. One comes
Ooh.
out, they use it,
And they put it away.
and then when it gets tired, the other one comes out.
It's like a
actually
lag
true.
DP.
Yeah. And I don't even know if they get to pick which one comes out.
Ooh.
I would actually.
Is one
really,
better than the other, or are they identical?
I didn't look them up, but
Well, I mean, probably the
I
same
bet you
way.
that's the same, like sharks. Sharks have 2 dicks. I didn't know.
They
They
do.
bring out the sad dick
But-
for someone they don't really like that much, and then
Yeah.
they bring out like the.
They save the good dick for the for the one they like.
Well, it's like unless they're ambidextrous or ambidextrous, they're like, oh, I'm going to use my dominant dick on this one. And if
Yeah.
it's something they're not serious about, I'll just use my off dick instead of offhand. This is a history podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
This is important facts.
Well, I mean, it is very important.
Are
Well,
you
I
guys
guess.
gonna hold hands the whole time?
What, are you jealous?
It's making me uncomfortable.
Here, I'll,
Come here, Joel.
Okay. Okay, there.
where's your.
Make a
I'm trying
triangle.
Well, we've been playing footsies the whole time, but the hands are. It's making my second
Wait, no,
penis
hang
come out
on.
of my cloaca.
No, I only started playing footsie with you right now.
Oh, that wasn't you?
Were they big feet or small feet? Because I've got small feet and she's got big feet.
He's wearing heels though.
Whatever was touching me had
So
hair
now
all
it's getting
over it.
really confusing. That still doesn't narrow it down, Joel.
But yeah, lizards have 2 dicks inside their cloaca, and turtles can breathe with their cloaca. We've talked about that on the show before.
We have talked about that on the show before.
But that's what I
like
found
it's a
out last
backup
time.
plan, or they do it in lieu
They
of
can
their
like keep
mouth.
they can
think
like keep
that-
a breath in there.
Keep a breath in there. Well, we can. It's called a queef.
Yeah, but you can breathe the queef if you're a turtle when you're underwater.
Oh, I thought you meant now. I was like,
No.
not my own. not,
I can.
Not that flexible.
We'll test that out later.
Yeah. But anyway,
Wait, that's
that's
something.
new cloaca news.
Oh, wait,
And
never
we've been
mind.
talking about cloacas for a long time, and I keep thinking we know what they are, and we have
I
have
don't
no idea
necessarily
what the
want
fuck
to.
they are.
I don't necessarily want to say it's we. I've been.
You're a part of this.
Well, I get
Forcibly,
I get
yeah.
dragged into a lot of conversations about.
Didn't you find
cloacas.
out about the turtle, or was that me?
No, I think I mentioned that. Well, I
I
thought
thought
the
that
turtles.
was Eli.
No, Eli brought that up when we did an episode of
no.
Con Men earlier tonight.
Yeah,
and,
Eli wanted to he fucked a turtle in Taiwan or something.
Thailand.
Thailand. Yeah, I think that's. You know how when you get off the plane in Hawaii and they give you a lei, when you get off the
Yeah.
plane in Thailand, you fuck a turtle.
Okay.
They
that makes
hand you a
sense.
turtle. It's all lubed up.
It's a custom. If you don't do it, they get offended, and then they put you back on the plane, and you have to go home.
Dude, so cloacas are like the most advanced organic fucking item. It can do everything. Name another item that can do that.
Dolphin vaginas.
A pocket.
you can't breathe out
A
of
pocket
it?
can hold 2 dicks.
But you can't
A
breathe
po-
out of it.
That's true.
A spacesuit, maybe you could fuck it.
Wait, a pocket can hold 2 dicks? I would like to know where you got this information.
What do you mean by
Because a
this?
cloaca is just a pocket. It's no longer
True.
a vagina.
It's like a kangaroo pouch, but you
Yeah.
can fuck it. Well, no, you can fuck a kangaroo pouch too.
There are some vaginas that have 2 vagina holes inside.
Ooh, that just brought back a traumatizing memory. Not something I saw in real life. It was a picture that I saw. It was.
I was gonna say, is this where every man goes? Yeah, I can't find it. Either.
Well, no. Thank you. That's another traumatizing memory. I appreciate that. You're joking around about me crying before the show, and now I'm actually going to cry on the show if I keep thinking about this shit.
Do it.
We'll play sad music out here for you.
As long as it's not Rihanna.
It's gonna
Rihanna
be Christmas
fucking-
music.
Gets you
Okay.
every time. Makes you.
Rihanna gets me every time. The Christmas music just makes me angry.
I hate Christmas.
Unless
music.
it's All I Want for Christmas Is You. That gets me
Oh.
fucking juiced.
I like Baby It's Cold Outside.
Well, because it's
'Cause I
about
like-
rape.
Yeah. I don't like
That
doing
Fall
rape.
Out Boy song.
Oh, yeah, you played that for me the other day.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a Christmas song. It's more
Yes, it
about
is.
wishing the worst upon somebody.
Yeah, it's go fuck yourself for Christmas. It's like the only gift I want is for you to stay the fuck away from me.
That's cool.
I can see
Yeah.
why you would like that song.
That's fair.
Can we talk about Cloaca some more?
No, what I wanted to talk about is imagine a vagina that has a flesh net over the front of it instead of a hymen. And that was one of the most
A
trauma.
flesh net? Is that what you
the
just
fuck
said?
are you
Yeah,
mean,
instead of
flesh
it, it was a
That's a good band name.
flesh net is a good
No.
band name. I'm surprised that I didn't already play in a band called Fleshnet.
Yeah, Fleshnet, dude.
But picture a vagina, which
Okay,
Katie,
okay,
can you
I'm
describe
picturing-
one to Joel?
Yeah,
'Cause
what
I
does a
don't think he's
vagina
seen
actually
one.
look like?
It's like a pocket.
So like
It's like a cloaca.
so it's like a cloaca except gross.
I thought you were gonna say with cum.
Except
Well, no,
there's cum.
It's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
The
At some
clip,
po- at
the
some
clip
points.
just played. In the finished version, the clip just played.
No, Joel and I had a long run of going to a website called efuck.com when we were at parties. And efucked is essentially, do you know E-Bombs World?
I know of
It's
it.
not the same now. It's not worth going to now.
Oh, no, now it's
all
just-
fucked up.
well,
But
yeah,
back in the
I'm-
day,
Oh,
it was the place
the
to be.
fucking.
Aren't I older than
the
both of
heyday.
you? Wouldn't I know what this is?
You should know.
You
should
well,
know.
yeah, but you're kind of a square, so
You're sheltered.
You're not wrong.
nerd.
I was a nerd. I still am
No,
a
we
nerd.
would. Well, true.
E-fucked is fucked.
Well,
It's just like the
it
most
used to be,
fucked
but
up
now it's
porno
just
shit, yeah.
well, now it's just a
Oh.
regular porn site, which
It's like
is so fucking
porn stars
boring.
having panic attacks and like beating up the guy that's fucking them and screaming and
shit.
crying and
Do you remember the slap
bloopers
chop
and-
guy when the prostitute slap chopped his tongue right out of his face?
dude, I love the slap chop guy.
His
Yeah.
name was
The remix.
No, his name
Hi,
was
it's Vince with slap chop.
like
and
Vince
we're gonna do
Schmooley or
this
something
all
like
day.
that.
Slapping your troubles away with
Vince?
the slap chop.
I think
Vince
his name
something.
was Vince Schmooley.
Oh, that's.
I'm pretty
I don't know
sure.
if that's his last name. It might be.
He
I
had
just remember his tongue.
he
got
had the
ripped
name
He got his
of
tongue chopped off.
his what?
A hooker bit it off. She
A hunter?
hooker.
Oh,
Yeah, he wouldn't pay her, so she took his tongue.
He has the face of a man that would have
The
gotten in.
mugshot.
face of an angel.
The mugshot is the best.
If,
Like,
if an angel has the face of somebody that would get in a fight with a prostitute, most
Yeah.
likely outside of a Motel 6
Yeah.
or a La Quinta.
Did you see his the squeegee that he tries to sell? It's a good one.
can he talk now?
It was back then.
Oh, okay.
He did the slap chop and then he
Before
did
he
the,
had his tongue bit off by a
Yeah.
prostitute.
But can he talk now? Does he have a prosthetic tongue?
That would be sort of like
I'll look it up.
who was the guy? What was his name? The guy who got his dick chopped off by his.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, it was John Bobbitt. Well,
Johnny
I only
Bobbitt.
remember her.
Lorena, well, because fuck, she's famous now.
Yeah.
She's legendary.
Yeah.
she
She was
Vince
the
with
star of
slap
that show
chop,
for sure.
missing
Did she?
tongue.
Did she use a knife or a pair of scissors? I can't remember. I think it was a knife.
I think it was a knife. I think it was a butcher knife.
And then she chucked his dick
Out
into
the
a
window.
field.
Oh, I thought she chucked it out the window of their house, like into a snowbank or something.
Oh no! From I mean, she might have, but from the part of the version of the story that I know, I thought that she was actually like driving down the road with his
what?
severed
With
cock
his
and just
dick?
chucked it out the window, and
That's
the,
what I
the
thought.
cops found it in the
That'd
field.
be even better.
Oh,
you
it'd be
hit
way
people's
better.
mailboxes with it.
There he is. I'll put it on the
Wait,
screen.
what's
Is
his
this
name?
the
It's,
dick? Oh, it's this. Oh, that's Slapchop guy.
The
Yeah,
ShamWow
that's
guy.
his mugshot.
but what's his name? It's
It's Vince from Slap Chop.
what was his last name though? I swear it was Vince Slapchop, the,
Yeah.
the heir of the
His middle
Slapchop
name is
fortune.
Slap.
Vince Slap Chop. His fucking name. It says the ShamWow was the other thing he sold.
You should do a show on whatever those people are called. What are they called? where they do the stupid.
Pedophiles?
Oh, well, yeah, probably not wrong. Where they do infomercials and the horrible deaths that they die.
Do they all die horrible
There's
deaths?
been like a handful of them that have had really fucked up deaths. Billy Mays.
Billy Mays. Oh yeah, Billy Mays died because he was fucking a wood chipper and he got pulled into it.
That's sad. That's a sad way to go.
I mean, that's
That'd
also
be the
not-
absolute last man.
It's also not true. I was just
How
trying
did
to think
he
of a
die?
whole.
Oh, he died in a plane. I
thought he
was
had cancer or
100%
something.
believing you. Oh, maybe he had cancer. I don't know.
I thought that.
I just know that he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead because South Park was talking about it.
I thought he fell out of a plane or something fucked up happened on a plane.
He died in a horrible skydiving accident.
I thought the plane went down or he had a heart attack on the plane. I don't know. Do
He
you
was
know?
flying a plane and he had a heart attack.
Vince
and
from
it went down.
Slapchop?
You said he fucked a wood chipper.
Yeah, he fucked a wood chipper.
I was on board with that story. We could have just rolled with that and I'd been like, yeah, it's totally what
I would have, but I couldn't figure out where else to go with it.
I don't watch the news a lot, you know?
I can tell.
Yeah.
Intro?
Yeah, intro. Welcome to the Iconoblast podcast. This is. Are we doing the wide? I forgot. We
Am
got
I
3
looking
cameras
at
today.
something?
Yeah,
We're
we're out
all-
of focus, but hi,
We're all
Marky.
looking at the wide shot. Welcome to the Iconoblast podcast. This is the show that takes a look behind the public facades of famous icons to show you why you can
You're
never
supposed to
take
switch.
anything.
You're supposed to switch to the.
Joe,
you're
I
supposed
can't.
to switch
I
to this
can't,
angle.
I can't keep going back and forth between having 2 cameras and 3 cameras. I have talked to our producer
Be
about this so
professional.
many times. It fucks up my performance.
I don't know what I'm doing. so-
Everybody knows what the
The
intro
only
is. We're
person
just
that's
gonna.
fucking up right now is Coop. All he has to do is look at the main camera and say, "Welcome to the Iconoblast podcast," and then it cuts to his angle and he says the rest.
We're doing a Christmas show, so I'm
Oh,
getting
we're-
into the
we're
Christmas spirit.
Oh yeah, this is just like how any fucking Christmas is when I go with my family. It's always
This
fighting
is
and arguing.
This is exactly like my family Christmases too, except I'm not nearly as drunk as I usually am.
I'm gonna do a shot,
Oh,
That would make me
no.
feel better.
or I'm gonna drink this. Cheers, guys.
Here, I'll drink
Cheers.
this shitty drink. Cheers. Oh, I'm sorry.
I
this-
made that for you.
Are you gonna introduce the
Merry-
guests? Like, what is going on here?
Merry
Like, forget
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What the fuck?
Merry Christmas.
I hate this episode. I hate Christmas, and I hate you.
Now it feels like Christmas.
Yeah.
So this is a Christmas episode, and
Sounds like one.
exactly. And not only do we have a very special
You made her a
episode,
fucking nice holiday cocktail that tastes like shit.
It tastes like hot vomit.
it is the last time I am ever going to make anything for you.
Oh, don't do that.
I thought you were going to say, "Oh, that's so sweet."
She's like, oh, thank God.
I'll
I'm
drink
like,
it
no,
myself.
I want you to like
Drink it. It's gross.
make my bed and stuff.
It's like
I've tried
Kool-Aid,
it.
but there's cum.
It's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
oh.
Yes. I was trying to make eggnog, but I don't understand how to make eggnog.
I hate eggnog. It's so gross.
I know,
Shout
I
out
can
to
tell
Adam
you won't
Hester
drink
for
it.
getting Dan Holloway to say it's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
I love this show. It's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fucking awesome.
That has been
I'm so happy.
one of the greatest moments in my life. But which okay, Joel. So,
Now I feel sad for you.
oh yeah, trust me, that is a drop in the bucket. Okay, which camera am I supposed to be looking at now?
Do it like a
Yours.
news reporter when you're like,
Look, she seems to know exactly what
so-
to do. See?
Okay, so Katy,
Let's just redo the intro. Do you want to do it?
what am I supposed to say?
Welcome to the Iconoblast podcast. This is the show where we take a look at the buttholes and cloacas.
well, no,
Can I
that's
give you guys really fucked up introductions?
absolutely.
Okay. Which camera? That one? This one?
You just-
Yeah,
just-
see, it's not easy, right?
Well, it's her first time.
It's my first time.
You just say welcome to the Iconoblast podcast
Heard that
To that
before.
one?
on the wide, and then go to this one.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, you gotta tell me when I'm supposed to start.
go for it.
Okay. Welcome to the Iconoblast podcast. I know what I'm. I look at this one. Okay, and then I say
This is the show.
this is the show where they talk mostly about cloacas. This
That's
is your
a little bit more honest than the intro that I normally do.
this is your host Cooper. He cannot climax without a picture of himself at the age of 7 in the room. and
I
this
asked
is
you to not
Joel
tell anybody
Arbener,
about that.
and he
Hi.
runs a duck porn website. Oh, and I'm
Is it-
Katie. I'm
And that's
just
yeah.
randomly sitting here.
Iconoblast, we put the past on blast. Hit 'em with the truth, with things you never knew. Nobody is safe, no thing to place. Joel and Coop with history in your face. Iconoblast.
Presented by ghostbed.com. So we're doing a Christmas episode today, and this obviously does not feel like a Christmas episode. Aside from the fighting, this does not feel like a Christmas episode.
I'm gonna
so
put
far.
under all the fighting. I'm gonna play Christmas music for sure. It'll just really set the tone.
Jingle bells just constantly plays in the background. And for the video, you're going to have an overlay of snow just gently drifting down the entire time.
We need fake snow. We need a snow machine.
We went crazy
We've
for
got a fog
Halloween, but
machine
then
in here.
nothing happened for Christmas.
I was going to get some Christmas lights, and I got distracted.
It's because I don't give a shit about Christmas.
You're very
Grinch.
grinchy, yeah.
Bah humbug, Ebenezer
Christmas.
Scrooge.
Why don't you like Christmas?
Yeah, fill us in.
I hate the music
All
so
of
much.
it?
I can't. I normally what I do every year is I go shopping before the music starts, get everything I need, so I don't shop for a month.
I just
And
shop on Amazon and do that too.
Yeah, now it's Amazon and shit. But like, I hate Christmas music so much that I hate everything about Christmas.
I like most Christmas music.
Most people do,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's it. It started with the music, and now I just don't like any of it. You have to
fair
see
enough.
people you don't like. You have to go see your family that you don't like. You have to go see fucking everyone you don't like.
I
Like, I feel
You
like
have to buy
not.
presents for people
I
you
don't
don't
like.
fucking know. Well, I don't do that. I think Coop's the only person I ever bought a Christmas present.
What Christmas present did you get me?
Ooh, I
Like
know what
one
your
time.
Christmas present is this year.
I don't buy Christmas presents. I don't buy birthday presents.
I
I
already
don't buy
gave it to
anything.
him.
No.
It's right
he's,
here.
He's not going to be around for Christmas, so I already gave it to him.
Oh.
I'm using it. My drink was on it.
For the
It says,
listeners,
met on Grindr, and it's a picture of Bert and Ernie.
and it's a coaster.
Yeah.
Because he keeps fucking up my table at the apartment by just putting his drinks right on it.
I helped pick that out.
It was actually your idea to pick it out.
See?
So it was actually a gift from Katy and not you.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
At least I
already
paid for it.
could
It's the thought that, well, it's the person who paid for it that
tell. No, it's the
That
thought that
counts.
counts. Thank you, Katy.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
I knew it was a bad idea having both of you guys on the show at the same time. So we're doing a Christmas episode today.
Yeah.
And I am going to start it off by reading an excerpt from a book that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have three
Oh,
gifts.
shit. I gave you early before Christmas. I'm a Christmas ruiner, too. I'm going to go sit in the corner.
Well, yeah, you got very excited about, I mean, it's like
Aroused or excited?
Both.
interchangeable. So I have a book in my hands called Shit Went Down that was given to me by Katy, which
That's not what it's called.
it's literally called Shit Went
You're
Down.
missing the top half of the title.
Okay, so the full title is On This Day in History, Shit Went Down.
See, that helps explain what the book is.
Okay, so I'm holding it up to the camera. Yet another reason to tune in to the Drinking Bros History channel on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, leave some comments, like all the videos.
Yeah, you can see how ugly Coop looks compared to his girl.
I know, right? You see us sitting next to each other, and it's like Quasimodo next to Esmeralda.
It's like Squid Game.
Is it because I sit hunched over?
Well, I was comparing myself to Quasimodo. But I was trying to be nice.
I tried to.
Obviously, I look fucking amazing right now. But you could have fixed yourself up a little bit more before coming in here. But hey, we didn't
You
plan
coulda
on
got dressed
This wasn't
up,
planned.
we didn't plan on this.
I know.
We had a handful of drinks because we recorded Con Men earlier today, and
I had to
Chris-
be sedated, and now here I am.
well, no, we had to get you drunk to actually get you on camera.
Yeah, I had to be sedated, and now here I am.
So I've got On This Day in History, Shit Went Down, a book by James Fell.
Ooh.
And every single page in this book correlates with the day of the year, and it tells you some interesting stuff that happened on that day in history.
Oh, that's
There's
cool.
a lot of swearing, which I like.
There is a lot of swearing in this book.
Yeah.
So this episode is going to be coming out on December 20th, but we decided to
Should
read
read
the
the
entry from this, well,
The Christmas Day.
the Christmas
Christmas
entry.
Eve?
Well, it was the Christmas Eve entry that we were going to read.
Cool. You know, in Czech, they celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve.
There's a lot of strange things that they do in the Czech Republic that I don't agree with, but to each their own. Like being taken over by the Soviet Union. Come on.
Lame.
Living in caves.
Never happened in America.
Having
So,
Viking blood and
Oh, actually, by the way, I have something that I added to the show notes today, which, by the way, Katie wrote the majority of. I added a special entry for you, which is about the way that people celebrate Christmas in the Czech Republic.
Okay.
Aw.
December 24th, 1826. Is it just me, or is eggnog kind of fucking gross? I can definitely understand the desire to booze the shit up to make it more palatable. And on Christmas Eve, 1826, a bunch of West Point cadets did exactly that. And they got so fucked up, they rioted. One of the rioters was the future president of treasonous Confederate States of We Want Our... I love the way the guy wrote this book. James Fell, you did a fucking awesome job. One of the rioters was the future president of the treasonous Confederate States of We Want to Own Slaves, Jefferson Douchebag Davis. And I didn't realize that Douchebag was his middle name.
That's an interesting name.
Small dairy farms were all over the place in the 19th century America, and people drank their milk. Eggnog was popular for adding booze to. Not just rum, but they put sherry, brandy, and whiskey in the stuff. President Washington was a fan of the alcoholic nog. And by the way, if brandy is good enough for Jefferson Davis, it should be good enough for you, Katie.
That drink sucks.
My hot peach nog.
At West Point Academy, possession of alcohol was forbidden, and drunkenness was a big no-no, even at Christmas. Fucking dicks. But young men can be ingenious when it comes to breaking the rules for the purposes of getting fucked up, which Joel and I are very aware of. Mm-hmm. After failing to get booze at a local tavern 2 days before, the only problem that I have with this book is it's hard to read out loud because he uses a lot of run-on sentences and the punctuation is confusing. Here, Joel, you want to read it for me?
No. I don't want to read. That's not my job here.
No, you're
It's
just
your
trying.
job to
You're
read.
trying to cover. You're trying to cover up the fact that you can't read.
fucking read. It's not his fault you can't read.
As I was saying, but young men can be ingenious when it comes to breaking the rules for the purpose of getting fucked up. After failing to get booze at a local tavern 2 days before the party, cadets secured the cooperation of a security guard to take a boat across the Hudson River to a more cooperative tavern owner who sold them 2 gallons of whiskey and a gallon of rum. So that's enough to get like one person drunk. They smuggled the booze back to the North Barracks and hid it for the December 24th festivities. The day before Christmas, the party started late at 10 p.m. But see, I don't like the way that it's easy to read in my head, but it's hard to read out loud. By 2 a.m. on Christmas Day, things were getting rowdy, and the party had spread to the South Barracks as well. At 4 a.m., Captain Hitchcock. He did North by Northwest.
Huh?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh.
You should know that. You're a movie fan. At 4 a.m., at 4 a.m., Captain Hitchcock, a faculty member, showed up at the North Barracks and literally read the riot act.
Hitchcock.
They said, "Fuck you, Hitchcock," and a fight broke out. In the South Barracks, Lieutenant Thornton attempted to control the raucous revelry, and for his troubles, he was knocked unconscious.
Tight.
Then shit got crazy.
What'd they hit him with?
It hasn't even gotten... Well, probably a fist.
Probably
something
a
like that. From my experience in the military, it is a sock.
That's his personal.
That's if they like you.
Yeah.
If they don't like you, it's a combination lock inside of a sock.
Oh.
Then shit got crazy. Windows were smashed, and pistols were fired in an attempt to kill Captain Hitchcock. It turned into an actual riot of approximately 70 cadets fucked up on boozy eggnog. Then the arrest started, with some of the cooler-headed cadets helping officers in restoring order. Reveille sounded at 6:05 a.m., and it was still a shit show of random gunfire, profanity, sounds of breaking glass, and moans of hungover pain. It sounds like a normal Saturday.
Yeah.
That's like every day for us.
Some cadets were still in their rooms getting hammered, while others dragged their disheveled and drunken asses to the parade. The officers used the term mutiny, and there was hell to pay. There were 19 court-martials, resulting in numerous expulsions.
Damn.
Jefferson Davis spent over a month confined to barracks for his role. 2 of those expelled, Benjamin Humphreys and Hugh Mercer, later became traitorous generals in the traitorous Confederate Army. Merry Christmas. Try not to riot.
That was dark.
Yeah, that was.
I liked it.
Yeah, I mean,
Are we gonna start
honestly,
reading
just
that all the time?
Sounds like a good party. I wanted
whatever
to,
day the show comes
Yeah,
out?
whatever day the show comes out, I would like to
Give a little-
read an excerpt from the books. There's a lot of good shit in there.
That's cool. I like it.
So, as I was saying before, Katie wrote the majority of this episode today, and I like the title, which is "We Wish You a Merry Fuck This," which fits pretty well.
That's good.
And we're going to start off with weird Christmas traditions from around the world.
Yeah.
First
Christmas.
up is Japan.
What does Christmas mean?
Christ Mass. I mean, it's supposed to be celebrating the birth of Christ, but
It
Jesus,
means you spend a lot of money on people that you don't necessarily like that much.
Yeah, fuck Christmas. Dude.
Yeah.
Is that why you got me this watch?
That was before Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay, true. All right.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a little bit better, I guess.
There's a loophole.
So first up is Japan. Due to clever marketing, KFC somehow convinced Japanese people that turkey is for losers and chicken is the traditional fancy meal of fat white people.
Chicken tastes better.
Really?
I agree.
It just tastes better.
I don't think that turkey or chicken really tastes like anything.
I think chicken actually tastes good, and turkey just kind of tastes plain.
I think turkey is like has a weirder texture, like it's squishy, and I don't like the taste.
And
of
it's
it.
got
What kind of
dark.
turkey
It's
are
got
you
white
eating?
meat and dark meat.
My
in
mom
it.
is a
Well, so
really
does
bad
chicken.
cook. I don't know.
Not the chicken I eat. You don't get turkey nuggets at McDonald's. You get chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
and they're fucking good.
Burn. Yeah, they don't serve turkey at Chick-fil-A, so that's enough
Yeah.
for me. I'm not a fan of chicken. I like turkey, but my family cooks really good turkeys.
I'd pick steak over either one.
Oh, absolutely. I'll take
Yeah.
beef any day of the week.
Yeah. I don't know. Turkey just, I don't like it. Probably because you don't have it enough. You don't just come home from work and there's like a turkey on your table.
Well, it's still
You don't
I mean,
fast
it's
food
not-
turkey.
True. You kind of
Yeah,
get it.
well,
it's
unless you have a-
get an acquired taste.
If you have a
It
Boston
depends.
Market close to you, you can get
That's
some turkey.
chicken.
No, they've got
They
turkey.
call it turkey.
Do
but
they?
They call it turkey, but it's just a big chicken, man.
Those lion sons of
Hmm.
bitches.
You know
Never trust
turkeys are just
anybody
big
from
chickens?
Boston. Turkeys are turkeys.
Whatever, dude. Go ahead and continue.
Reservations must be made in advance.
This is a learning show.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
learned that turkeys are not chickens.
Do
See?
turkeys have cloacas?
I'm pretty sure they do. Joel, can you fact check that?
Yes, I can.
Can you put that into your web browser history?
Let me see what the fuck's going on with turkey cloacas. There's probably something unique about them.
No,
too.
if he types CL into his browser, it comes up with literally every animal that possibly has a cloaca.
Turkey cloaca facts is what I just searched.
You need images.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
That's why it's so hard right
Fuck
now.
yeah. Wait, is this one fucking? I can't see.
I want to know how much you get paid to take a picture of a turkey vagina for like an encyclopedia online.
I think it depends on how well you can advocate for yourself. If you're a good negotiator, you could probably make good money doing it. Reservations must be made in advance. All of the chicken is wrapped in holiday packaging, and the Colonel Sanders is outside of each KFC dressed like an asshole version of Santa in order to properly celebrate dumb things American people do. Well said.
I like
Turkeys
that
have wild
tradition.
sex and kinky BDSM rituals.
They beat each other in the bedroom. They use like
Look at how they're
handcuffs
fucking.
and
I'll have to
whips.
put this on the video too. But look at this. Look at these nasty fucks.
That is not at all how I thought that would go down. Is he standing on her back?
Standing on her back, and then
Where is his
it's
wiener?
almost like what's it called?
I can
Amazon
imagine what it must be.
in his foot? If he's standing on top of her back?
Well,
He's standing on her back, and
There's
then, like,
no way that bird has a huge
haunching.
dick that goes all the
Well,
way
no,
down
they-
past
they
his
have-
No, he's
legs.
haunching down.
Oh,
okay, so here's this.
haunch.
They have cloacas.
You showed us a standing up picture. I was like, that bird does not have a giant dick.
They have cloacas, and what they do is what's called
Scissor. Turkey scissor.
they're not lesbians.
Two
What they-
cloacas.
Well, they call it a cloacal kiss. That's actually the term that they use.
Cloacal kiss.
I call
Yeah.
it scissoring. So does Pornhub.
So you've looked up turkeys fucking before?
No, is that on Pornhub?
Turkey sex.
Yeah.
I'll look that up next.
Thank you.
Once again, this is
Merry Christmas,
This is a history show and a Christmas episode. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Apparently, they have wild fucking sex. This is crazy, dude. They fuck each other in the face. They fuck each other's
We
gobblers.
have no reaction to that. We were like,
They fuck each other's gobblers.
Well, yeah, that's Joel. That's just called making
that's like
love.
the old lady fat on someone's arm is their gobbler.
It's like fucking an old lady's tricep fat.
yeah, where's Adam?
When a
at home
male
with his
turkey
fiancée.
gets older, when a male turkey gets older, they no longer fuck the cloaca and they just fuck the faces.
That's like
It says here at
70-year-old millionaires in Austin. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds about right. Well, at what,
the older males known as gobblers, which is coincidentally slang for a freaky form of fellatio, focus on nothing besides getting jiggy with it.
At what point do they start shitting on prostitutes through a hammock? And you cannot tell me that position looked weird.
The standing in the middle of the back.
Whoever
I mean,
took these photos is a really good photographer. And
I want to know where the wiener goes. I want to
yeah,
know.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying.
Well, there's no.
Is it on Pornhub?
Oh yeah, I'll go there next. Turkey fucking on Pornhub.
Dude, that's gonna get real weird if there's not two turkeys.
Wait a minute. I just saw. I gotta read this.
No, that's why you have to go to eFucked.
I'm like sweating thinking about him pulling that up right now.
No, I can tell.
This
I
is
know.
where things get
Because
interesting.
I'm turned
it
on,
says.
not scared.
Oh, no,
or
I know.
Nervous.
The titillated
Trust me, I
Tom.
know.
So he calls the males Tom. I don't know why I didn't read it.
Tom?
Yeah. This is where things get interesting. The titillated
It's Tom the turkey. Have you never heard that? That's
No.
what they call male turkey.
Oh, okay. The
I
titillated
don't watch
Tom
a lot of turkey porn, so I'm not familiar with that.
will literally stand atop his mate like a surfboard while rubbing his engorged cloaca, a vent-like sex organ, against hers. They fucking fuzzy bump?
They scissor, but
They scissor?
backwards. Well, they like butt cheek vagina scissor, whatever that would be
So
called. What's
he
that
rubs
called?
his vent.
Is this not just called sex?
he-
I just dry hump you every night. I'm like, well, this is it.
That
on his
is
back.
literally
On his butt cheek.
that is literally what you've been telling me.
I mean, that's the only thing I know.
he rubs his vent-like
College was
sex
weird for
organ
me.
against
What
hers
else-
in order to
what else
thoroughly
don't I know?
baste the baby maker.
That's what they call it.
Yeah. The Tom can allegedly
Is this a science?
last up to 30 minutes.
This is a science show
They
instead of a
fuck for
history
30
show. now.
minutes.
That sounds like turkeys last pretty long.
Third,
Longer than I
Average
thought they
human.
would.
30.
More than double than an
In my
average
head,
human
birds
hanky
fuck
panky
real
size.
fast.
30 minutes is
about
way longer than I imagined a turkey fucking me for. At least the way that I pictured it.
I imagined like horses have like 2-second sex. Birds have like 5-second sex. I think that maybe
much-
lions fuck for an extraordinary amount of time because they're majestic.
They do, from my experience.
to-
But how much time
one
have you
thing at a
spent thinking
time.
about this?
Just
How much
too
research
much.
have you done?
Zero research. I just think about it. It just lives in my brain.
Pure imagination.
Yeah, I don't want to Google it.
Well, you don't want to ruin the fantasy.
I could just ask you at 3 a.m.
Turkeys are also
I'm surprised you haven't yet.
I'm surprised I haven't.
Polygamous? Polygamous?
Polyamorous.
That means they
G in
scissor
this.
everyone.
Polygamous.
They reverse
Poly-
scissor everyone.
Okay, so
With one gobbler able to fertilize
No,
up to
that's
10
true.
hens. So one dude's just going to town here.
What is it called when you rub your vagina against someone's butt? It's not scissoring.
I think it's frottage. No, like actually.
Friction. It's called dry humping.
Well, I mean, dry humping is what.
It's called freshman year of high school on the couch. Oh, no, wait. That would have been the other way around. Never mind. I take it back.
He's talking about that same. They are more turned on by the female's face than
Dude,
Gross.
turkeys are hot.
yeah.
Faces.
They're wild.
They actually have a terrifying, like, crypt keeper face, kind of a little bit.
In the
I feel
1960s,
personally attacked.
there was experiments where they were cutting off fucking turkey heads and giving it to a male, and the male would fuck the cut off turkey head.
Ooh. When you said it got very BDSM, you didn't say that part.
That's like
That's necrophilia.
that's Jeffrey Dahmer style.
Birdie necrophilia.
Birdrophilia?
It's automating the process allows the toms seed
Wait, automate what?
to inseminate more hens, sans the risk of them getting flattened by a behemoth butterball.
They can crush the
And-
females by surfboarding on their back.
Yeah, they could kill-
Oh,
they could kill-
that's sad.
They
That'd be
kill the
a
women
sad way to go.
with,
Oh,
with
could
their
be a good
actions
way to go.
sometimes. Anyway, please continue about this Christmas shit.
There is no possible way for me to segue back into a Christmas episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make our sponsor happy.
Okay.
Because our sponsor for this episode is, once again, Ghost Bed.
Ghost bed.
And as our guest, Katie is going to do the honor of reading our Ghost Bed promo.
Could you imagine if two turkeys got in the ghost bed?
They would reverse scissor each other so hard.
I would also think that the female turkey wouldn't get flattened because ghost beds are really soft.
Yeah.
If impressed with a total package, the female turkey known as the hen will sit down in the dirt, inviting her feathery bedfellow to climb aboard. This guy's sweet, a good writer. Okay, go ahead.
How hard
this
are
is
you
like
right now,
turkey
Joel?
porn.
I'm kind of turned on by this.
He's
I'm
on
gonna dress up my
penthouse.com.
lady as a turkey tomorrow when she gets into town.
Stand on her back. She's going to be like, please send me home.
I knew I shouldn't trust Americans. But one American company that you can trust is Ghostbed.
The Iconoblast podcast is presented by ghostbed.com/drinkingbros. Ghostbed has been a loyal supporter of the Drinking Bros for 5 years now, and everyone here in the studio is in love with their mattresses and pillows.
And some people have made love on their mattresses and pillows.
Has someone fucked in the studio?
I imagine
Had to
that-
have.
Yeah.
I have.
I mean, you know the people that work here.
You have not. This is true. Giorgio 100% has.
yeah,
that's
at
my
least
vote.
himself, or the iconodon.
That's why I don't touch the Iconodon with my bare hands.
Dude, I cut to the wide and it's showing the ghost bed. This is great.
Yeah.
Oh, the monkey's sleeping on the ghost bed.
It's Santa Monkey.
As you can see right now, there's a monkey sleeping on the ghost bed.
Again, tune in to the Drinkin' Bros History channel on YouTube.
Ghostbed makes their high-quality mattresses right here in the good old USA, and each mattress comes with a 20-year warranty. You can try a Ghostbed for 101 nights. If you don't like it, you return it, and they don't give a shit. Their mattresses and pillows keep you cool if you sweat a lot at night, if you're doing bad things, wink, nudge, or if you live in a place like Texas, which feels like the surface of the sun. It's like
I sweat no matter what because I'm in very bad shape. So even if I
I do
just
too.
no,
Stairs.
climbing in and out of bed, that's enough for me to start sweating. So I need something that'll cool me down once I get in bed.
That's fair. It's, it's hot here. It's too hot here. It's December, and it was, 80 degrees today?
Yeah, what the fuck? Thanks, Texas.
You can buy a mattress for around $35 per month, and they have no money down, 0% financing plans. Ghostbed also offers bundles so you can get everything you need in one convenient package. Just choose from their 4 mattresses, and you pick the bundle. If you need a mattress frame, by the way, it vibrates. It feels amazing. I've slept on that bed, and it is
Wait, what?
fantastic. You were here. You had a podcast. I got
Oh,
bored and fell
okay.
asleep.
Come on. This is an entertaining show. You just get bored by information.
I think it was mostly my hangover that day, to be perfectly honest.
True.
I was violently hungover. So if you need a mattress frame or everything, you can get pillows, sheets. Ooh, they're cooling pillows.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, that's a perfect background sound. Is that turkey porn?
That's turkey fucking. That's turkey fucking on a
Sound
ghost
like when they
bed.
have sex.
That's the male turkey.
I am so glad that Ghostbed is a forgiving sponsor. Now,
So if you want to
Roman, on
fuck
the
a
other
turkey on
hand,
your bed, that's terrible. Don't do
if
that.
you're gonna fuck a turkey, there's one bed.
If
that
you're
you wanna
gonna fuck a
use.
turkey, you should do it on a ghost bed. It vibrates. Turkeys love that shit. They are offering a
story.
flash sale where you can get 40% off.
and you get a free butterball. No, that's not true. You don't get a free butterball.
Okay, when I searched turkey porn on Pornhub, I only got people fucking in the country turkey, and then
Wait,
I see
it's a person
Wait, is
fucking
it-
a turkey?
Is it a
no
video of
in
you,
the
Joel?
country. No.
Oh.
And then there's actually I found one here that is a woman
Fucking
pretending to be a turkey, a stuffed
Oh
turkey,
my gosh.
a Thanksgiving
It's
turkey.
cosplay?
Yeah,
She's a dinner?
she's the dinner. Yeah, and she's gonna get fucked. Anyway, please continue.
I feel like we should just play that in like the top corner for the rest.
I was thinking of something else, but we'll continue with the ad.
All right. Flash sale. Oh, right now GhostBed is offering a flash sale where you can get 40% off when you... Do you hear the police sirens?
Why are the cops here? I thought that bestiality was legal in Texas.
If you murder someone on your current mattress, please buy a GhostBed mattress, and you can get 30% off of everything when you use the promo code Drinkin' Bros. Head over to ghostbed.com/drinkingbros to take advantage of all their awesome deals and to fuck turkeys. Thank you.
No luck with the
Ghost bed. Sleep so good, it's scary.
You can use gravy for lube if you fuck a dead turkey. I'm just offering that
yeah
as help. You're welcome.
on a ghost bed.
And here I was thinking about introducing you to my family. Norway. Norway has some interesting Christmas traditions. And they don't fuck turkeys there. Apparently Norwegians believe that
Allegedly.
Joel, would you mind fact-checking that? Apparently Norwegians believe that the Christmas spirit summons other spirits. So in order to avoid witches on this completely non-Halloween related holiday, they hide their brooms the night before in order to thwart the evil plans of witches by denying them obvious transportation. Listeners of our Halloween episode on the origins of witches will know that brooms were believed to be used in a ceremony that allowed the witches to fly, or at least trip so hard they thought they were.
I thought you were going to say masturbation.
That's what I'm getting to now.
Okay.
Flying ointment.
I don't see anything about Norwegians fucking turkeys, but Norwegians don't like the Turkish people because they don't believe that their country is a European country. That's all I got.
Fair enough.
That's the same thing.
Pretty much the exact same thing.
Yeah. Flying ointment. Flying ointment made from a mixture of psychotropics would be smeared on the shaft of the broom and then rubbed on the witch's beef curtains, allowing the drugs to soak through the mucous membranes.
Wait, we talked about this before.
Yeah, I tied that into the
witches
Halloween
episode. Oh, so Halloween and Christmas are connected.
Joel, I am so not used to seeing you wear glasses.
I can't see you in these. It's kind of nice.
Your eyes are just so...
It's the alternative sunglasses.
Yeah.
They're just so big and beautiful now.
Do they look big?
Yeah.
They look huge.
You look like the grandpa from Up.
That's cool.
So now we're moving on to the Czech Republic.
I'm into that. He's hot.
It was the balloons for me. I get it.
Fine, I'll take
I'm sure that you guys have heard
That's
about
a thing.
the balloon fetish.
Yeah, that people fuck balloons.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, or they like the popping noise and that,
yeah,
like...
the popping.
Yeah.
Fuck balloons.
Something that Joel's gonna fact check that also. Something that you introduced me to is fucking
Whoa.
pool toys.
Oh. I was like, I've
You're
never
gonna-
fucked a balloon, but I'll
No, but
give it
pool
the college
toys. That's
try. Yeah, I did do that. That's that
Wait,
My
when?
Strange Addiction show.
oh yeah, playing it off now. Something you saw on TV. The Czech Republic.
All right, before we get into that,
Yes.
here's 12 secrets that someone with the balloon fetish won't tell you.
Oh.
Once again, this is a
Is
history.
there a list? I don't fuck balloons. Number 1.
Number 1.
Number 2. Don't know how that balloon got into my vagina, doctor.
There might be a balloon in my vagina.
Number
Okay.
3. I thought that was a balloon.
Number 4. I swear that I didn't mean to ruin your birthday party. All right, so the list.
Number 1, I enjoy the mere sight of balloons. Number 2, feeling the way the balloon is expanding and how the pressure is building and getting more intense makes me almost ache with pleasure.
Ooh.
Number 3,
I thought it was their mere existence.
there are lunars, poppers, non-poppers, and semi-poppers.
We learned what poppers was at the gay bar.
Well, different kind of
last week.
poppers.
Oh.
But no,
Number 4.
not poppers. It is VHS cleaner. Because we
Ooh.
don't want to get them in trouble.
And you don't want to inhale it so that your butthole relaxes.
No, definitely.
nothing
Well, you
like
don't
that.
want to drink it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You might want to inhale it so it
When Coop told
relaxes
me that
the...
story, I had tried so hard to pretend I didn't know what he was talking about. number 4.
And while you were trying to deny it, you were sliding a bottle of VHS cleaner underneath your bed.
Yeah. Number 4, for me, a popping balloon is like a vibrator running out of batteries right when I'm in the middle of using it.
Oh, that's intense.
That sounds frustrating.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Any input on that, Katie?
I used to steal batteries out of my child's remote controllers or whatever for his video games while he was sleeping. So no.
You know the controllers vibrate
What were the
also if you're
batteries
playing a
for?
video game.
Ew. It's just what were those stupid fucking a Wii? I just jam a Wii up there. I'm like, this is fine. I'll play tennis. Carry on.
No, number 5. This one has a paragraph about it. So number 5.
This
Every
is a big
lunar
secret.
is different. When I met my husband almost 12 years ago, this is a confession. This is my confession. When I met my
Joel wrote
husband
this
almost 12
article.
years ago, it was about 20 years, isn't it, Coop?
It's about 19 now.
He told me about his secret kink. He was afraid that I'd laugh at him and judge him or reject him because
Which you did.
because of it. But honestly, it's just balloons.
Aww.
That's how he opened up a diverse and playful new world for me. I had never heard about balloon fetishes before then.
Sure.
Now
I
I
like
don't
to think that he's
ever
just
want to
sticking
have
like a
sex
helium
without
thing
using
up
balloons.
her stuff.
Really, I was picturing more like he's folding up a balloon animal. It's a giraffe.
Ooh,
Then shoving it in there.
poodle, yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do.
A sword.
Despite not knowing it was a fetish or even having a single sexual thought about balloons, like my husband, I became a lunar in my own unique way.
Is a lunar like the
That's a-
terminology
someone
if
that
you want to
fucks
fuck a
balloons.
balloon?
Yeah.
That's what the insiders call it.
Why is it called a lunar?
Ballooner.
Oh,
Not every lunar is innately into balloons. Apparently.
they also like
There's a
pool
paragraph for that,
toys.
but I'm going to skip that.
Bouncy houses.
Oh shit! A bouncy house would be like a gangbang.
You're just aggressively dry humping a bouncy house
Oh,
at some
fuck.
child's party.
That'll ruin a birthday party.
Number 7. My favorite sex position is on the balloon, lying on my belly, taking it from behind.
So don't they just automatically like blow up dolls? Doesn't that count? That's a balloon.
There's
Actually,
drawings
I would
of
be-
people with the balloon. This is cool.
No, I'm curious about that too. I feel like an old-fashioned blow-up doll would be the ultimate fetish for a lunar.
Yeah.
Ooh. Maybe that'll be what number 10 is.
Number 10. I don't like blow up
Number
dolls.
10. I also,
Isn't this
I
the
also
secret?
fuck blow-up dolls. Mhm. For me, the sexiest position is if I lie on a Zeppelin balloon and my husband takes me from behind.
What's a Zeppelin balloon?
The Hindenburg. You set it on fire and then somebody goes down.
Oh shit! It's
Our
spicy.
movements
I like
cause
it.
the balloon to pulsate and returns every thrust with even more strength. Just imagine stretching a rubber band apart. It feels similar if you have sex on a balloon.
Oh,
That combined with the building pressure and the rubbing of the
I'm
balloon
imagining the
is
snap
really
part.
Yeah, that's what I was
sexy.
thinking about too.
Number 8. Zeppelin balloons are frightening the first time.
Well, what the fuck is a Zeppelin?
You guys are
balloon?
going to try this
I
balloon
feel
shit,
like
aren't you?
fucking any
I
balloon would
have
be
to
frightening
now.
the first time. Yeah.
My first time was funny and exciting at the same time, blah, blah, blah. Number 9.
Is Party City open?
I was
this
in an
late?
HEB in the gift section.
Speaking openly about the fetish is unfortunately still often a taboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it should be.
I just
10.
imagine somebody like being at a child's party and like aggressively jumping on a balloon that's in the air and then like humping it like a dog. That's what that's what lunar plays
probably
out
did that
in my
when I was a kid.
mind. Yeah. Do they like beach balls? Would they fuck a beach ball?
Why not? It's
That's like a
it's
cousin
probably
of a
low hanging
balloon.
fruit for them. Like that's like if they're
not as
desperate and
good.
there's no balloons around.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about the whole beach ball thing because from my experience, it's the clown balloons that do it the most for me.
Number 10. Lunars don't buy their balloons at the supermarket.
They steal them from
They
small
fuck them at the
children at Chuck E.
supermarket.
Cheese.
They're too small, blah blah blah. You have to get special
They
balloons.
steal them from children's hospitals.
Ooh, that's
Dark. I'm sorry.
no, that was a fetish combination right there. We don't need to talk about it on the show.
It's like, wait.
There's nothing else good on this. Fuck this. 11 and 12 are like, don't worry, you're normal if you have a fetish like me.
No.
I thought this was secrets. Why would they say that? Why would
No,
that
these
be
are
a
just.
secret?
It's just like one person telling their own secrets.
Why would you
not
say
like
it's
an overall?
Why would you say
fucking
it's
thing.
normal if it's a fetish? I mean, I feel like fetishes are inherently abnormal.
It's
They're
normal to
by
have
definition,
fetishes.
aren't they?
We don't kink shame.
Well, I'm not king shaming. You can fuck a
Fetishes,
balloon.
it's normal
you
to have a
you
fetish.
Everybody's got their own kinks.
That's
I'm not
why it's
kink shaming.
normal.
I'm saying like what makes it an outlier is the fact that it's not like just straight up vanilla sex.
But everyone has a fetish, so fetishes are normal too.
I don't think everyone has a fetish. I think everyone has like maybe a kink.
You don't? Do you have a fetish?
Ooh.
Okay. Do you?
We're both like, we know
So
your
do I.
secrets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell it. I'm just kidding. No.
So anyway,
Cooper fucks balloons every Friday.
I'm gonna fuck a balloon.
Balloons is the name of Katie's dog.
Holy shit!
All right,
It's only a misdemeanor in America.
He's been
so
dead
you're
for
fine.
3 years.
like I said, combination of kinks. That's what makes it so much more exciting.
What would that be called? Necrophilia. What's the balloon part? Lunar.
Necrophilia
Lunar.
lunar. Necrophilia lunar. Well, that
But
sounds.
it's also,
Bestiality.
and it's a dog. Yeah.
It's disgusting, is what it is.
Beastie
Do you want to
necro
read the Czech Republic? Now I have to go to the bathroom.
All right. I'm going to read this like a rapper, though, because I have to pee, too.
Why don't you
Oh, this one
both
is
go pee
in...
and we'll do it when you both get back.
Okay, Joel,
And I'll cut it out.
Do you want me to stand on your back and pee?
No, I'm professional. I don't go pee during the show.
Go pee.
No,
I'm going to
go-
read it.
Go with them.
Can
I
I?
know what you guys wanna do.
Halftime?
There's balloons under the sink.
I'm going to race you.
I've got them in my pocket.
First one that comes back gets a free 6-pack of balloons. Cloaca. A common cavity at the end of a digestive tract for the release of both excretory and genital products. Invertebrates, except most mammals, and certain invertebrates. Specifically, the cloaca is present in birds, reptiles, amphibians, most fish, and monotremes. I don't know what monotremes are. Let's see what that is.
You guys have an unhealthy amount of ball powder in that bathroom. Every time I go in there,
Yeah,
all
somebody.
I can think about, ball powder. Like that stuff that guys put on their balls.
You know what a monotreme is?
No.
Monotremes are a subgroup of the Australopithecus,
Oh yeah.
a cloaca which contains other related extinct mammals from the Jurassic and Cretaceous of Madagascar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this
Obviously.
Jurassic turkeys?
Apparently, there's a bunch of. They're all extinct now, but they look like badgers, but they're dumb looking, and they had cloacas.
Oh, Jurassic cloaca.
Jurassic
Okay.
cloaca.
At least that is history related to some degree.
Can you see a Jurassic cloaca in a museum somewhere?
Probably.
I've got a mosasaur tooth.
But do you have a cloaca yet? Can you guys send in
You could.
your
You
cloacas?
could most likely stick it in a cloaca.
If anybody has a duck, you can send Cooper your cloaca.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give out your personal address.
Film a
I've got
cloaca and
enough at
send
home.
it to Goose, please.
I do have a 70 million year old mosasaur tooth.
Oh yeah.
No one cares.
So I know I've been trying to find somebody that's as excited about that as I am, and nobody fucking cares. It's 70 million years old.
It's cool that it's old, but it's a shitty thing that it's.
I like
it's a
shark
tooth from a
teeth.
shitty
It's
thing.
70. I really.
That doesn't look scary to me. That's not like Velociraptor
Well,
too.
yeah,
if
They're
this
like-
is-
It's a creature, and it looks dumb when you look up what it looks like. It looks dumb.
If it's
So it's a
attached
dumb
to
7
if it's
million-year-old
attached
thing.
to a 50-foot long fucking prehistoric alligator whale,
I like
that's
it.
terrifying.
It's like
It's
the
called a
Urkel of
mimosasaur.
dinosaurs.
It doesn't sound cool.
I don't know. If I knew what it was, I might get excited. But if that was like a great white tooth, I would
I
be.
doubt it. I can't find
Jeez.
anything that makes you excited.
That's not true.
The Czech Republic,
Okay.
which is where Prague is based out of. Joel, do you have any experience with Prague?
Haven't been there yet.
Do you have any other experience with Prague?
No.
Okay. Every Christmas Eve in the Czech Republic, single women
Sure don't.
single women use their shoes as a means to determine the future of their love life.
Ooh.
This isn't done by selling pictures of their feet to strangers online, as is the tradition in America.
Yeah, I tried it. It didn't pan out.
Well, you didn't try hard enough.
I have really ugly feet. I could pick up a pen off the ground.
I mean, you could pick up a basketball.
Yeah.
Instead, the spinsters stand with their back facing the door and toss one of their shoes over their shoulders.
Whoever it knocks out, they marry.
It's like the flowers thing.
No, that sounds more like an Indian arranged
Battery.
marriage.
Oh.
If the shoe lands with the toe facing the door, the woman can expect to be married within the year. If it lands with the heel facing the door, they should consider taking up softball or buying a couple cats.
Dang. So it's a
Never heard of
prophetic
that.
shoe throwing.
Sort
I
of
thought that was like you spin the shoe and it picks your husband and you're like, hey, what's up?
Like spin the bottle?
Spin the shoe
Yeah.
and make out with whoever it's
Yeah.
pointing towards.
Yeah, you rub cloacas and that's your husband now.
Dude, turkeys just fuzzy bump.
You're still
Thank
crazy.
you. Yes.
I was just
They don't
talking
have
about
dicks.
Dude.
prophetic shoes in the Czech Republic, which I thought you would actually fucking care about.
What
and
is
you're
it
still hanging
called?
out on
If
these.
you rub your vagina against a butt, there has to be. You guys have names for everything. Every man ever makes up a weird
If you
section.
rub your
okay.
against a butt.
I know exactly where we can get a term for this.
Urban
whether
Dictionary.
Or not, no, whether or not it exists.
Pornhub.
Anybody who's watching in the live chat right now,
Ruben.
Ruben
Ruben,
is
right.
probably going to have a good one. I think Chapes will probably have a good one.
Ruben's typing it right now.
Ruben is probably on his third or fourth entry at this point. BT Bates, I know that he's clever as fuck. He'll probably have a good one. So yeah,
Who's
whatever.
threesome guy? Hell no.
That's Womb Raider.
Yeah. I enjoy
Nothing
him.
comes up right away when you search it. This is a tough one.
Surprise, surprise. No, we're breaking new ground here. So anybody
Do
in
we
the
get
live
to
chat,
name it?
No, the people in the live chat get to name it. That's the
Oh.
benefit.
They're naming
of-
it right now, probably.
Is probably at least a dozen.
No, I meant
entries
if
in the
there's
live
no
chat.
name that exists.
Not that I can see so far.
We'll create the entry in Urban Dictionary.
How to have an anal orgasm. 35 tips for you and your partner. Analingus.
You don't need 35 tips for that. It's very simple. Venezuela.
You only need one tip for that. I'm sorry.
That was good.
Joel looks so disappointed.
Splinting is the latest trend to help eliminate constipation. Please continue.
Merry
That's
Christmas,
what comes
everybody.
up right at the top when you search, what is it called when you rub your vagina on a butthole?
Whoa, you got very specific. I thought we were just talking about like rubbing your vagina against a butt to orgasm.
Oh, against a butt. Here, let's
Like
take the
nobody's
hole off of here.
penetrating anybody.
Where's the fun in that?
Just a feathery dry hump for turkeys.
Once again, this is a Christmas episode on a history podcast. I just want to remind the other two people that are taking part in this show right now.
I just do what I'm told.
There's a
I'm
Christmas
looking up
song
what I'm
about
told to
turkeys,
look
isn't
up.
there?
That's
You've got
Thanksgiving.
hens and
there's a
maids and
There's a Christmas song about a shitting log that I've been trying to get to.
oh yes.
Okay, let's get back into Christmas. And now I'll start the Christmas music playing.
Okay, so in the week leading up to Christmas, Venezuelans attend a daily church service called Misa de Aguinaldo, or early morning mass.
You said that so white.
Have you seen me before? I know that I look very Hispanic, but oddly enough, I'm nothing but Scandinavian, Irish, and
It's
Welsh.
like that was like
with a
the
little bit of
equivalent of you
Germanic.
walking up to Jesus and being like, "Hey Jesus, what's up?"
Okay, so here I'll say it the way that my people say it: Misa de Aguinaldo, and attend on roller skates for faster transport. There's nothing that says "Happy Birthday, Jesus" quite like a roller party so congested that public streets have to be shut down. Once again, want to reiterate that the majority of this episode was written by Katie. I'm giving you
I'm fine
credit.
with it. I've said way worse.
No,
Probably in this
oh,
episode.
God, Jesus Christ. Way worse.
I had roller skating parties when I was little. Think about like an entire country.
What's that a euphemism for?
It's
Is that like a rainbow party?
is that
What's a rainbow party?
yeah, I don't know what a rainbow
Somebody in the
party
chat's going to answer that. What's a rainbow
Ruben.
party? Womb Raider's probably going to know what a rainbow party is.
is. Is this
or
the
Jake,
unicorn
or-
thing?
No, that's something different.
A rainbow party is a supposed group sex event featured in the urban legend spread since the early 2000s.
Urban legends, like they microwave your dog while you're fucking everyone. They cut your Achilles tendons while you're
Slender Man,
fucking
but
your
there's
neighbor's
cum.
wife.
It's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
A type of party where several girls wear a different color of lipstick, then each proceeds to give one or more guys a blowy.
Oh.
And then
then the multiple colors are on the pee-pee.
It turns.
Is it like a rating, or is it how many blowjobs you'll do?
No, it turns the shaft.
What shade is
every girl's wearing a different shade of lipstick, and it turns the shaft of the penis into the gay pride flag.
Oh. That's not nearly as fun as I thought that definition was going to be.
Oh, that's because you're not on the receiving end.
That's true.
Catalonia.
Catalonia, yeah, I've never been there.
So this is the part of the episode that I was the most excited about, because in Catalonia, or as you wrote it, welcome to the bizarre Catalan tradition. Which, by the way, Catalan, that's where Christopher Columbus came from.
The redheaded.
The redheaded Scotsman or Irishman.
Yes.
The guy who
Unknown.
The guy who brought syphilis to Europe. Welcome to the bizarre Catalan tradition of cagatillo, or shitting log. Locals in Catalonia create a character out of a piece of wood, draw a face, pull its pants around its ankles, and give it a hat. Which sounds kind of like a fraternity hazing ritual.
Yeah.
I like this.
Oh wait, it gets better. They then spend a fortnight feeding the log fruit, nuts, and sweets. Then on Christmas Eve, the entire family gathers around the log and goes full LAPD versus Rodney King, beating the poor wooden effigy until it shits all over the floor. You did a good job writing this.
Thank you. I have a dark mind.
Yeah, trust me, I know. That's why you're here. As they give Cagatillo repeated Floyd Mayweather-style love taps, the family sings a song that loosely translates to quote, "If you
You
don't."
better sing it.
I don't know the tune. You sing it.
Sing it to like Jingle Bells or
You
something
sing it.
Christmassy.
If either one of you want, I'm not a singer.
Joel, sing it in
You
the
want me to
metal.
play Jingle
Sing
Bells
it in
for
the
you?
metal version.
I,
Yeah, play the.
I am not nearly drunk enough to do that, and if I
Take a
were drunk
shot.
enough to do it,
Here, this smells
then-
like someone's nana and tastes
Slam
like
the rest
vomit.
of that.
just have some of that and it'll help.
now this really reminds me of Christmas.
Your choice is that or this.
If I smoke any of that, I am not going to talk for the rest of the episode.
Just sign language the song.
It's going to be a bunch of middle fingers and jack off gestures. That's the only sign language I know.
All right.
No, I
It's
haven't gotten
about
to the
start.
song yet.
I know,
Sing
but
it.
Oh no, I
Sing
still.
it.
But
Sing
just
it.
go right to it.
I have another paragraph to go. Okay, that's Here Comes Santa Claus. That's
No,
not
that's fine.
Cagatillo
That'll
Take a
work.
Shit.
It's not Here Comes Santa Claus. Dashing through the snow,
in a one
slapping
horse
on my
open
bowl.
sleigh.
Okay, now this
turkey
Then
Now
that
this
log took a
happiness.
shit.
and I beat the fuck out of it. As they give Cagatillo, you're gonna have a hard time matching up this audio.
I'm so sorry.
At least it's not my problem. As they give Cagatillo repeated Floyd Mayweather-style love taps, the family sings a song that loosely translates to, quote, "If you don't shit, I'll beat you with a stick." The full lyrics, which sound like something John McAfee would sing to his prostitute girlfriends, goes like this.
Okay, I'll start over the song.
I'm not going to sing it. I don't know that...
No, you can just say it in spoken word.
Rap it.
Okay.
in the flow of the song. There's a long build. Here we go.
Over me for the third time today.
It's my goddamn mustache. If you didn't like the mustache, you shouldn't be with me.
I love the mustache.
Okay, good.
All right, wrap it.
It's about to go.
Rap
Hold on.
it or
It's not-
opera?
It's not there yet.
Shit, Tio. Almonds and nougats. Do not shit herrings that are too salty. Shit nougats that
You're not
taste...
saying it in the flow of the song. You just say. You don't have to sing it. Just say it in
just
the way the song
just
is.
shut off the
Play
goddamn
the Mariah
music and
Carey
let me...
song and let him sing it to that.
The
I'll
Mariah
give
Carey
you
song.
$5. I'll Venmo you $5 if you sing it to All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Fuck, if my
Just say
If my-
the words.
if my
Just say
dogs
the
didn't eat food
words
so bad, I would
just
not
like
do
this.
this.
Just say the words like this. Hey, where is the fucking song?
In the italics.
Shit-tayo almonds. Wait,
Right? It's not easy.
It's gonna get real good now.
I'm gonna try though. I'm not a pussy. Starting it over. My glasses.
Okay, now I'm excited about this. It's funny because Joel can't even read.
Almonds and nougats.
No, you skipped a line.
Do not shit herrings that are too salty for your butt. Shit
Those aren't the right
nuggets
words.
that taste better. Shit tayo.
Tio.
Almonds and nougats. And if you don't want to shit, it's the wrong song for this.
Dude,
I will hit
play
you
the
with the stick.
Mariah Carey one.
How's the Mariah Carey song go?
All I want for Christmas
All I
is
want for
you.
Christmas is to beat the shit out of a log and then eat the shit. Is essentially what we're getting at.
Okay, just say it normal because I don't think I did a good job.
Basically, they stuff their
But I
food into a
tried.
piece of wood for 2 days
tried-
and then
I
waited
tried
for it to fall out.
I tried to.
Oh,
Okay,
look at, the
so-
song just restarted just for you. Okay, here we go. Your turn.
No, I'm going to do spoken word. That's all I'm good at. I can't.
Okay, but just
I
at
can't
least
sing.
do it at the right. Start at the right time.
In a metal voice.
Wait, where's the?
It's coming.
All right. Shit, Tio. Almonds and nougats. Do not shit herrings that are too salty. Shit nougats that taste better. Shit, Tio. Almonds and nougats. And if you don't want to shit, I will hit you with a stick. Shit, Tio.
I sing that to my
Beautiful.
dog when they're taking too long outside.
Shit, Tio. God damn it.
Yeah, from
Doesn't Tio mean uncle?
I think Tio's uncle and Tia's aunt.
That's even
So
weirder.
it's Uncle Shitty Log.
Oh.
Joel,
Uncle Shitty Log.
title of the episode. Uncle Shitty Log.
Uncle Shitty Log, yeah.
The family continues bludgeoning the log until it shits out all of the food they force-fed it, whereupon the excited children make like Marquis de Sade and gobble down the candy turds. It's hard to comprehend why this tradition hasn't caught on elsewhere in the world, because the true meaning of Christmas is assault and defecation.
Beautiful.
And now we're going to get into the section called Christmas debauchery.
Ooh.
So this is pretty much,
Isn't it debauchery?
Yeah.
I have always heard it as debauchery.
I think it's debauchery.
Go ahead and continue.
Joel's going to fact check it.
Hooked on phonics.
Oh. Come on, how do you say it? Debauchery. Is it debauchery or is
Or
it
debauchery.
debauchery? How do you spell it? That's a weird one.
Debauchery.
There it is.
I swear to God, if it's debauchery, I'm going to fucking quit this podcast.
Here it comes. Ready?
Fuck.
Nailed your ass.
Nah.
Blew it.
I will see you at home. All right. Christmas. Okay.
Debauchery.
Tristmas debauchery.
Debauchery.
God damn it. In 1913, in what would be Calumet, Michigan, a group of miners had a Christmas party for their families. At some point during the party, someone yelled fire, which caused a mass stampede, killing 73, most of which were innocent children.
Oh, shit.
That was
What?
probably a lighthearted intro to 73 children being trampled to death.
That sounds like
You're
a lot of...
To ease it in.
Merry Christmas. After the melee calmed down, do you want to fact check the pronunciation of melee?
No.
That's correct.
Yeah, we know how that one's said.
After the After the melee calmed down, it was determined that there wasn't
Melee.
a fire. That's what I said.
I know.
After the melee calmed down, it was determined that there wasn't a fire, and the person instigating the mass death was never discovered.
Whoa.
The next
73
entry,
kids?
Not 73. The majority were kids, apparently. and,
73 people, but most
73
of them were
people,
kids.
mostly kids.
Because it was Christmas. Fuck.
And Christmas is all about the children. On
Being
December
trampled.
On December 25th, 1929, in Germantown, North Carolina, Charlie Lawson, a sharecropper, had gotten enough money together to take his wife and 7 children out to buy new clothes and even had family photos taken. Then Charlie ended their perfect holiday by slaughtering his entire family.
Whoa. What the hell?
Friend
Friend of yours?
Katie wrote this episode.
I think that everybody needs a little darkness for Christmas.
I agree. Fuck Christmas. Yeah.
This is the spirit of Christmas to a T.
How do you say frappuccino?
Frappakakaka. Right? Okay, so I mispronounced it.
That's the proper pronunciation of frappuccino.
So Charlie Lawson,
Yeah! Merry Christmas.
Charlie Lawson shot 2 of his younger daughters as they were leaving to visit their aunt and uncle, then shot his wife who was sitting on the front porch. Are you both happy about laughing now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I still feel okay with it.
Once inside the house, he killed his oldest daughter and 2 younger sons, before finally murdering his infant daughter. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm sorry.
Hell yeah.
I like to Grinch it up on Christmas.
Me too.
I feel like people are like falsely jovial around Christmas, and I think it's annoying. So I just want to knock them down a couple pegs.
If you can't be happy, nobody can.
Well, no. I just want everybody to be the same reasonable amount of like moderate happiness.
That's fair.
Fuck.
But
It's just auto. I'm new at using a laptop during the show. I'm sorry.
you done?
Yes, please continue. Sorry, you guys.
So after Charlie Lawson murdered 7 members of his family, he went into the nearby woods and committed suicide. Merry Christmas, everybody. No motive was ever determined
Killed
for the
everybody
killing.
and killed himself?
That's not even the best part of this story.
For equally mysterious reasons. Oh god, this
I know.
is fucking dark.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
No motive was ever determined for the killing. For equally mysterious reasons, Charlie sent his oldest son Arthur on an errand right before he began the killing, therefore sparing his life, but not sparing him from years of trauma and therapy.
Yeah. Can you
Wonderful.
imagine, like, your entire family dies on Christmas? That man,
Merry Christmas.
that man fucked some turkeys. That's all I'm saying.
Then he went on to found the website efuck.com.
Yeah.
Just
Oops,
trying to
sorry.
be a little. There you go. You're good.
I have to sit slumpier and slumpier.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so I found.
because of this brandy drink that I made you.
Apparently, there's 2 ways to say debauchery. There's the British way and the American English way.
Okay, what's the British way? Because
If
Are
it-
you going to be British now? Or are you going
if
to
it-
pretend
if
to be
if
British?
British is debauchery, then we're wrong. If British is debauchery, then you're wrong.
wait, that means wait, what?
And
Other
the
way
American
around.
way is debauchery, and we're
Debauchery.
American. And even if
Yeah,
it's
but
the wrong
people
way, it's the
in
right
England
way.
say everything retarded, I feel like.
Well, yeah, I mean, because they're retarded.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
We didn't fight a war to talk like the fucking Brits.
There's a whole thing here. How long is this? It's a minute long.
You're looking at how to pronounce this word, both in British English and in American English.
He sounds like a
Pronunciations
French
differ.
douchebag.
In British English, this is normally pronounced as debauchery. You do want to stress on the second syllable, debauchery. In American English, however, it is usually said as debauchery.
It's the same
Oh,
fucking
I'm
word.
sorry. Did you say the same word in an asshole
So
accent
you were like-
and then in an American accent?
You're wrong in 2 countries. Oh shit.
I hate my job.
If someone could send Coop hooked on phonics for Christmas.
I can read,
Thank
all
you.
right?
Oh.
I just can't talk very well. On December 24th, 2008, the Ortega... Jesus Christ, these stories are so fucking dark.
That's where my brain lives. You know that.
She's putting
You spend the most time with me out of any human on earth. Willingly. I don't know why.
Dude, she's doing the show right. The show is supposed to be putting shit on blast, and she's putting Christmas on blast right now.
Ooh, yeah. High
Unlike
five,
you, who
Kiwi.
just celebrates everybody on every show.
Yeah.
Coop.
Fuck me
Yeah.
for having a positive attitude, right? On December 24th, 2008, the Ortega family of Covina, California was sitting down for Christmas Eve dinner and enjoying family time when Bruce Pardo, piece of shit ex-husband of Sylvia Ortega, showed up wielding multiple firearms. Pardo immediately began firing at his former in-laws, all while dressed as jolly old Saint Nick.
That would be like one of the first people I would actually shoot on this earth would be my ex-mother-in-law. 100%.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Santa Claus.
Oh no, I love Santa Claus. My ex-mother-in-law is a twat though, so no. She would for sure. If I'm terminally ill, that woman's coming with me.
Okay.
See, that's why we're together right there.
I can't complain.
When he was done with his with this monstrous act, he used a homemade flamethrower. Jesus Christ.
I'm like over here trying to get excited about my favorite
Try
part.
not to laugh.
When he was done with this monstrous act, he used a homemade flamethrower to burn the Ortega's house to the ground.
I feel like this isn't widely known Christmas stuff. Like half
I've
of this
never
stuff
heard any of
I've
this.
never heard of.
Yeah, I never heard
So
of it.
I was so excited
He was-
yesterday, like, holy hell, it could
Yeah.
bring me
It's
down.
not like these are Christmas traditions.
He was
I mean,
dressed
they
up as
should
Santa.
be.
Yeah, we should talk about this.
Dress up as
But they do that in horror movies.
Dress up
He's
as
the,
Santa-
he's
well-
only one of two people that have done it in real life.
actually. Shout out to Adam Hester and the Skeleton Factory podcast. One of
Adam
his,
Hester, who is dressed up like Santa and killed someone.
No, well,
Oh,
possibly. Him and I spent about
Allegedly.
16 years apart, so a lot of things could have happened in that time. But he reviewed a movie called Christmas Evil,
yes.
That's a good name.
which you'll have to tune in the episode to find out about that. But that's it's a Skeleton Factory podcast.
He described
Is
it
there
as
a lot of
very like
debauchery?
pedophilia Santa
No, it's debauchery, Joel.
Okay.
That's
with
the
a
proper
hard
way to
K
pronounce
in it.
Yeah, debauchery with a hard K.
Fucking nailed you.
So-
with that debauchery shit, dude. You're wrong in 2 countries.
We should just keep on looking at countries that sound like English or that vaguely speak English. We're like, ha
Fuck me, right? When he was done with this monstrous act, he used a homemade flamethrower to burn the Ortega's house
See
to
how
the
it's
ground.
pronounced in Canada.
In all night, well, in Canada, it's probably outlawed. because- In all, 9 members of the Ortega family, including Pardo's ex-wife, were killed by gunshot or burned to death in the ensuing fire.
Damn.
Pardo then went to his brother's house and gave the world the greatest Christmas gift of all. His brains splattered across the living room floor.
Beautiful. Killed himself?
In his brother's house. He didn't go home. He didn't do it outside the other house. He went to his brother's house and was like, hey, Merry Christmas.
He wanted to get
Still in his outfit.
wanted to
Still
get-
dressed
Yeah.
up as Saint Nick.
Jesus Christ! Can you imagine coming home to find somebody dressed as Santa Claus with their heads splattered across the entire inside of your living room?
You mean, well, if you were a kid, too, you would just think he was Santa.
And that would be the last Christmas
You'd be
ever.
fucked.
Yeah.
You're like,
he goes
"Oh,
to school the
Santa
next
killed
day and
himself?"
just fucks everyone's
Tells
Christmas.
everyone, "Santa
Santa's
killed
dead.
himself."
He was in my living
No,
room. He stuck the gun in his mouth. Like,
Killed himself.
all the kids go home. They need trauma counseling.
Santa Claus is real, but he's fucking dead.
Dead now.
So now we're going to talk about strange Christmas crimes.
Christmas crimes.
William Benton, a responsible father hailing from the city of Lancaster in Texas, was en route to the local Christmas parade in 2012 when he was stopped for driving a car with stolen plates. That's when officers discovered 4 kids under the age of 11 stuffed in the trunk. Is there something that you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do I? I would 100% smuggle children or dogs. I like both. I get it. It saves more room.
Benton was arrested on the spot, but grumbled that they were only in there for, quote, transportation purposes.
Yeah. How else do you transport children? I want to know. Do you not all just stick your babies in the back, in the trunk?
Which,
Where else you put 'em?
according to Katy in the
Dashboard.
notes, is both fair and reasonable. Gifts should be safely belted in the back seat and children crammed into the trunk.
Yeah, you fit way more children back there.
I've been put in the trunk a few times
I've
by my mother.
I've willingly ridden in a trunk. I've never been forced in there.
Why were you willingly in a trunk?
Because
He's an idiot.
yeah. Did you hear the way I pronounced debauchery?
Yeah.
Obviously, I've spent time willingly riding in the trunk. This is a short one. In 2006, a mother had her own 12-year-old child arrested and charged for petty larceny when he opened his gifts before Christmas Day.
I love that. That's fucking
That's
brutal.
a lot
That
of
is
fucking
That's
lesson.
brutal.
A rap
Well, I
sheet.
guess
At, a rap sheet at 12 is certainly the gift that keeps on giving for years to come.
Now, wouldn't you think, reasonably speaking, that woman would have to pay for all those legal fees to bail her child out
Oh,
of
wait,
jail? Like, did she just fuck herself to teach him a lesson? Because that's kind of hardcore.
She probably could afford it, right?
She-
She must have been able to.
She was definitely shooting herself in the foot there.
or she just didn't
He opened
pay
a
it.
Nintendo.
Oh, okay, well, fuck that kid.
He
Yeah.
had he had a Nintendo.
Wait,
You gotta
wait,
be-
hang
you
on.
gotta-
No, wait. The
It was
the mom should be the one going to prison because in 2006 she buys him a fucking Nintendo.
She did not. Grandma did.
Give her a break. It's grandma.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Grandma's
grandmas can do
senile.
anything.
All right.
That's the eternal loophole.
Admittedly, if somebody bought me a original Nintendo for Christmas, I would be pretty fucking happy.
I don't know that it was an original Nintendo.
The originals are hard to get now, and they're expensive now.
Yeah. In 2011, Terry Trent of Dayton, Ohio, got blasted on bath salts, broke into his neighbor's house, and decked it out in Christmas finery. Along with hanging a wreath on the garage door and arranging candles on the coffee
It looked
and
like it was
kitchen
fitting.
tables, he also helped himself to some of the presents under the tree.
Dude, decorating is the absolute worst part of Christmas. I love giving gifts. That's fantastic. Decorating sucks dick. So I would be excited if this man broke in my house and was like on my roof hanging Christmas lights. I'd be like, take
Oh, it
anything
was
you
someone
want.
else's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was blasted on bath salts at the time, so
Why does that make a difference? Merry Christmas. He's just lighting candles and hanging wreaths.
what is he using for tinsel all over the tree?
Why does that matter?
Because
What is he using?
John McAfee used to. What I'm getting at is he could have been jerking off all over the Christmas tree, and that's not the type of tinsel that you want there.
Oh, because bath salts make you want to fuck or something? Or he said they did.
No, according to John McAfee, they will
can fuck
literally
them.
make you want to fuck anything.
I hate Christmas lights so much that I would let a strange man, Spider-Man, all over my Christmas tree if he would just
As long as,
decorate my
as long
house.
as the job got fucking done.
Yeah, so long as it's done. I don't want it.
As long as the tree looks okay, I'm fine with having a bunch of jizz all over my living room.
Yeah.
Trent had only the best intentions, but home invasion is illegal at Christmas time unless you're Santa Claus, even if you give them bomb decor. Terry was busted by the 11-year-old resident of the home who told his mom that Santa was there and clearly on drugs.
I love that. Can you imagine if you're 11 years old and you still believe in Santa?
And you see Santa on bath salts in your living room?
Like tweaking out?
'Cause he
Every
was
time I
also
think of
dressed up
bath
as someone.
salts, I think of that intervention show where it was a guy that was like in his mid 40s and he was on his mother's roof wearing a tinfoil hat and she was like, "You get down here right now," and she was like screaming at him.
have not
But she
seen that
also
episode.
made him a child star, so that was his like freak out in his adulthood about not knowing his dad and being a child star.
So it was Danny Bonaducci?
No. I mean, maybe also probably, but yeah, this guy was, she had to pry him off of the roof. Actually, I don't know if she got him off of the roof.
So he's still up there?
He's still there to this day.
He might be dead
Just
by now.
skeleton.
So at
I
least
have to
once a
check
year
the
you
updates of
have a
the
good
intervention.
Halloween decoration. All right, the final story for this episode is in 2006, 42-year-old South Carolinian David Allen Rogers figured he'd volunteer to drive the Christmas float for his local dance studio. But Rogers had also decided to get blasted on liquor, which made his decision-making skills less than stellar. Shortly after the parade began, Rogers sped off course at something in the vicinity of 60 miles per hour terrifying parents, and stealing enough children to make the corpse of Jeffrey Epstein spackle the inside of his overpriced coffin with thick ropes of zombie semen.
Holy shit.
Rogers was eventually apprehended and charged with driving under the influence, 18 counts of assault and kidnapping, unlawful conduct towards a child, assaulting an officer, open container, and many more. That is a hell of a fucking rap sheet.
Nailed it.
But he also volunteered to drive for a dance studio. What
silver
happened to
lining.
the kindness of strangers?
So God bless him for that.
Those were obviously not his children.
Well, obviously he wouldn't.
Don't you think if his children were any part of a participant about that, they'd be like, "This is fine, you guys, just calm down."
No, he's just driving
He's
them
gonna park
home.
in like 20 minutes at the bar down the street. It's all right.
Yeah, possibly. No, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that somebody would probably still have a problem with that.
I just want to see someone like floor a float, a Christmas float, like through a parade where you're like passing everyone and like just pedal to the ground.
That would be nice.
So this has been our Iconoblast Christmas episode, apparently,
Yeah.
which has been a
Sure
very
has been something, hasn't it?
interesting experience from start to finish.
I just feel like shame right now. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel ashamed at
You're
the end.
used to it. What do you know?
Oh, no. I feel ashamed
You're
at the end
immune
of
to it.
every
I was about
fucking
to say,
episode that we've done of
Feels
this show.
well about almost everything that he does.
Well, yeah, that too. At least in
Sexually.
relation to, well, that too, but I'm talking about in relation to the show. Generally, as soon as we're done with the episode, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck did I just do? But people enjoy it. So I guess we're doing the right thing to
We'll see.
some degree.
You guys could get sponsored by Butterball right now.
They would be very happy about all this.
What's Butterball?
Give the people you love a dead turkey to fuck.
Oh, that's right. Speaking
Butterball
of turkeys, they don't have penises. Check this out.
Cloaca.
Unlike mammals,
You have been spending this entire... You haven't even been listening to anything about...
2 dicks.
unlike mammals, most male birds don't have penises.
What?
Instead-
Oh, we already learned this. Isn't this the
this
stand on the
isn't-
back and
Yeah, but this explains kind of more in detail how it works, and something new was learned.
I swear to God,
Again.
if you say cloacal kiss, I'm going to flip this table over
No,
because I already
there's
talked
no-
about that
there's no
earlier in
cloacal
the
kiss.
episode. Okay.
ooh,
Instead,
he
both
talent
male,
fucks her.
just for pleasure, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, both male and female birds have what's known as a cloaca. The cloaca,
They scissor. We already discussed this.
but I found something new, which is pretty interesting. They are scissoring. They are fuzzy bumping. But
I love the thought of 2 turkeys scissoring. Like I want somebody to draw
But like
a
traditional,
comic of
yeah,
it,
like
the
that.
Bert and Ernie guy should draw a
Snatchface Mahoney. Snatchface
you gotta draw
Mahoney,
that
I
for
know
us,
you're
man.
out there.
2 turkeys scissor fucking.
Turkey scissor fucking. Please. Please. This is my Christmas present. Please.
or face fucking, since apparently that was their jam too.
We can't ask that much of them. But if you
Okay,
do both,
scissoring. I just want
Scissoring's
scissoring.
funny,
Yeah.
like in normal human way, like it'll be good. So instead, both male and female birds have what's known as a cloaca, which we've been talking about. The cloaca is an internal chamber or pocket that ends in an opening, and through this opening, a bird's sex organs, testicles or ovaries, discharge sperm or eggs.
So it's like a kangaroo pouch with a dick in it.
So no, balls. That's
Oh,
what we
just
learned.
balls?
They don't have a dick. The balls are just in the cloaca. And
So
then
it's like a
when they start rubbing and shit,
hot
the
pocket.
balls it excretes.
can we change the name of cloaca to a hot pocket?
Dude, they nut directly out of their balls. The discharge comes
Both
out of their
balls?
balls. That's fucking weird. There's no dick. So when they're fuzzy bumping, it's just like testicles inside the
It's
cloaca.
like those balls you buy when you're
smashing.
stressed out in the 80s. They get,
But
like,
so imagine like if it was wet though, and when you squeeze them, that's how the juices get out. That's fucking weird.
It's like those Chinese stress balls, except
with cum.
Except there's cum.
It's like Squid Game, except there's cum.
Once again, this is not only a history podcast, this is a Christmas episode. Just in case any of the listeners at home forgot.
The eggs come out of the cloaca too.
Well, that's the way that
How do you
fish
know
fuck.
if it's an egg or a ball?
Male or female.
Do the testicles come out?
Apparently they sort of, well, when they smash against each other. But they don't really come out. That's,
don't
see,
understand.
you learn something
Is
new
there a
about
video?
cloacas every episode. There are cloacas that have testicles inside them and no dick. That's insane. That's just weird.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a cloaca you
extremely
can breathe
fucking
out
weird.
of. There's a cloaca with no dick but it has balls. There's cloacas with no balls and 2 dicks. What the fuck is going on?
God damn it.
It's weird.
Reptilians are real.
Yeah,
Lizard people
lizard
are real.
people have 2 dicks.
I feel like that's one too many dicks.
My family is going to be
Sharks have
so
2
ashamed
dicks.
of me at this point.
Yeah. I feel like sharks need 2 dicks, though. They live a really long time.
Oh, yeah, and at some point, as aggressive as they are, at least one of them is going to get bitten off. You need a backup.
Yeah.
You have no idea what a fucking mermaid cloaca is like. There could be anything in there.
Don't get me
Oh my
started on
god,
Splash,
now
Joel.
it's a pocket for dicks. You reach in there and you don't know what's in there.
Yeah, there could be anything in there. There could be fucking anything in a cloaca. Anything and everything.
It's like Felix
You
the
think
cat's
you're
tail.
like-
You just reach
Except
in, you
there's
never
cum.
know what you're... It's like Felix the
Either
cat's
way.
tail, but there's cum.
That's all. That's it. Let's get out of here.
This might be our final episode, but at least it's the end of the
The
year.
show's getting canceled after this.
Yeah.
Santa's
All right.
murdering people.
That is it for this episode of the Iconoblast
Dick
Podcast.
cloacas.
You can follow us on Instagram at Iconoblast Podcast. You can follow Joel at Joel R. Benner. You can follow me at Coop Nukem. You can follow Katie at Potential Siren. I would say that she has the best Instagram out of all of us because I just have a bunch of stupid fucking history memes on my Instagram.
I feel like you're biased, though.
I might be a little biased. Tune into the Drinking Bros History channel and you can tell exactly how drunk and ridiculous we're being right now. You can see the monkey that is in the wide shot of the podcast.
He's hammered. Well, he's actually, he's passed out with his eyes open. It's weird.
And you can probably also tell how embarrassed and ashamed I am of this entire episode. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas, everybody.
Now, do you have to? Will you do the? Will you
Oh, now I have to do
recite the whole thing?
Okay, maybe this will possibly make up for the rest of this. So, dragging this episode out even longer, I am going to read A Visit from Saint Nicholas.
As a rap song.
As
Will you
a,
say yo as often as you can?
as a
Joel's
spoken
going to read it as
as a
Arnold
spoken-
Schwarzenegger.
Joel.
That's too long. That's too much.
You
Give-
sure?
I'll try. Give it to me. Can we take turns on paragraphs or something?
Okay, we can swap off as much as you want.
All right, you have to be Sarah Connor on the other paragraph.
I have to get my reading glasses here because I'm 69 years old. Ruben is gonna have to have a lot of drinks.
Oh, Ruben, you have to take a drink for every stanza of this that Joel reads as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It was the night before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas. When all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The
So much better with the glasses on.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds,
Sure, that shot's clear.
while visions
I
of
want
sugar
everybody to see
plums
this.
danced in their and Mama in the handkerchief and me in my cap had just settled our brains down over there for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, so I got my machine gun in to see what was the matter. Away through the window I flew like a flash.
You just turned into Christopher Walken.
Oh shit, I have to work on my voice. Tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Okay, listen to me. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. Moment to my
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
moment to my wandering side should appear, but the miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Oh fuck! This is so cool. The little reindeer out there, and they were walking around, and you could hear the little footsteps going ticka 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 aye. With the little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in the moment it must be Saint Nick. I was so excited. I wanted to take my shirt off for him. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donna and to the top of the porch, to the top of the yeah. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, yeah. Jesus.
No,
Do I have
keep
to
going,
keep
keep going. No, you have to finish it now.
Fuck.
How the fuck am I supposed to follow this up?
Dash away. Come on. Don't bullshit me. As dry leaves that before, the wild hurricane fly. Fuck. When they met with an obstacle, down to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in the twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Yeah. He had this little pack and he opened it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's keep going. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. Yeah. His nose like a cherry. He was so cute. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. And giant. Yeah. And the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Yeah. Maybe he was queer.
I feel like Arnold would be fat shaming him.
He's a, yeah.
Like yelling at him.
Yeah, his little bowl full of jelly was 50% body fat. He had no biceps or triceps. He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him. Yeah, in spite of myself.
Oh, God.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. I was safe with him. He made me feel safe. Later that night, he fucked me. No.
I thought you were going to say something about head since it rhymed.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah. Santa fucked me. I was a little boy. He spoke not a word. I'm having trouble with the voice now. It's like going away.
No, you got it. Keep going.
Okay. But went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with the to layer his finger aside from his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. It rhymes, nose and rose up the chimney. That's pretty cool. It rhymes, you know. He sprang to his sleigh. To his team gave a whistle. And the way they that's how I whistle. And away they all flew like a down of thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
That was impressive.
That was a lot of work.
That was fucking beautiful.
Ruben is getting his stomach
Ruben, you
pumped
better
now.
be fucking hammered.
Yeah, Ruben has.
Ruben's in the ER drinking charcoal.
All right.
Well, that is it for this episode of the Iconoblast podcast. We are going to be back next week with a crossover episode with softcore history.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Which is going to be 5 people all trying to compete for as much attention as possible. Yes.
Well, we each
It's
we
gonna
had
be
a little
fun. Yeah,
game,
we-
right? We each have our own word. Everyone put a little word in a bucket, and then we all picked a word out of the bucket, and we have to have a topic based on the word.
And the words weren't all necessarily related to Christmas, which I found out
But you have
after.
to. The topic
You have
has
to
be-
relate it to Christmas.
Yeah.
I thought that when we were doing it, that they were supposed to all be related to Christmas. So I gave somebody a very, very fucking easy topic, and I'm supposed to do something about gargoyles that's related to Christmas.
I got pagan.
Well, even pagan is easy.
Yeah. But I have a plan. I'm gonna pretend like I'm retarded and thought it was Pegasus the whole time.
Pretend.
Yeah.
All right.
Be myself. Let's get out of here.
All right. We'll see you all next week. This has been the Iconoblast podcast. I am Matt Cooper. This is Joel Benner, and this is Katy Sportsman, and we are reminding you that this is supposed to be a history show.
We had some history in there.
There was history.
There
Cloacas
was.
have been around forever,
True.
and so have reptiles.
They're very, very old organs.
And Christmas is part of history.
As is turkey sizzling.
It's been around for a long time. Good night, everybody.
Later.